from one of my favorite groups. Well, I found grace at the foot of the rugged cross on Calvary. I found grace with the awesome power to set the captive free. Sustaining grace, redeeming grace, indwelling grace, indwelling His loving grace. Yes, I found grace, amazing grace, to meet my need. Oh, I found grace at the foot of the rugged cross on Calvary. I found grace with the awesome power to set the captive free. Sustaining grace, redeeming grace, fulfilling grace, indwelling His loving grace. Yes, I found grace, amazing grace, to meet my need. I sought for wisdom in the ways of this world, but no wisdom could be found. I sought for meaning in the words of great men, but all the words just let me down. Not seeking justice for the things that I've done, my soul needed mercy, and I found it in God's Son. When I found grace at the foot of the rugged cross on Calvary, I found grace with the awesome power to set the captive free. Sustaining grace, redeeming grace, fulfilling grace, indwelling His loving grace. Yes, I found grace, amazing grace, to meet my need. Give up the search, it's a useless dream you're chasing. You'll find no peace until you seek His face. For the answer's right before you at the foot of the cross. You'll find that it's a holy place. Confess your sins and lay them all down. Pick up your cross, let Jesus turn your life around. Then you'll find grace at the foot of the rugged cross on Calvary. You'll find grace with the awesome power to set the captive free. Sustaining grace, redeeming grace, fulfilling grace, indwelling His loving grace. Yes, I found grace, amazing grace, to meet my need. Oh, I found grace at the foot of the rugged cross on Calvary. I found grace with the awesome power to set the captive free. Sustaining grace, redeeming grace, fulfilling grace, indwelling His loving grace. Yes, I found grace, amazing grace. Grace, amazing grace. Yes, I found grace, amazing grace, to meet my need. I found grace.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Thank you very much. I thought you might like those songs.